let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California.
We got the $1 million question. This is Andy Graham of hobotraveler.com. I'm in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and I've been traveling non-stop for 16 years. This is one of those paradise climates. I've been to 90 countries. I answer questions about like how to live and how to travel abroad. I'm a traveler. Okay, Joshua asked, Andy, is Joshua A? I've been voting up for you on the top travel blogger. Okay, you guys, you go to the videos, Hobo Traveler on the top, there's a thing that says vote. You can get me into the top of USA Today, and one of these days maybe they'll interview me if I'm ever inside the United States, and I'll get all this traffic because people really are reading newspapers and watching TV more than they're on the internet. At least the I'm going to better be careful here. Question, how do you balance being of service to your viewers, readers, while earning enough money to continue your travels? How do you keep from leaning too much one way or the other, providing too much free information, or being too commercial? I bought your Hidden Pockets and I use them. I sell Hidden Pockets. It's a place to, it's an alternative to having a money belt or a neck belt, and you put them right in your pants, and any trucker, anybody in the United States that's in any kind of risk of being mugged needs these things.
Oye, mañana te llamaron.
Okay, and use them, but not just only for travel, but she says I also at home. They help not just for security, but an extra pocket. You're right, they're an extra pocket. So you got 4 pockets, now you got 6 pockets or 5 pockets, according to how many. When I don't have jacket pockets, I put them in peace. Okay, he wants to know how I balance. How do I balance the commercial sense? Most of the travel writers, you see, don't balance it at all. They basically are just making one big info commercial, and that's it. The guys that are living in a hotel and they're basically talking about the hotel all the time. They're living for free, and basically they're told to lie just in the thing. I've only taken, I don't know, 5 or 6 free rooms in my life because basically the hotels want you to lie. Okay, and I, you know, basically I'm always in a semi-argument with them because they're pushing me to bullshit, and I'm trying to, they want to take only specific angles, specific photos, and only give the perfect thing, which is just a lie. Nothing is perfect, so there's some pros and cons, right? How do I balance this? Okay, how I'm balancing it is by selling Hidden Pockets and these Dejampies, the Scrub Net, and my Bug Bagger, and my book, and I'll have a new book pretty soon, a guide to Vilcabamba, because I 100% believe in these products. When I get home here after August, I should be putting up 5 or 6 more products, and I 100% believe in these things. I do it, and so it doesn't make me commercial because I'm not doing a commercial where I'm standing up and testifying that something I don't believe in works. I'm only testifying to do. And if you see it, I don't have the Google AdSense are really nothing to relate with me. They're not my thing, and so it's a little sad when somebody thinks that that's my advertisement. None of these advertisements that are on the videos or nothing have anything to do with me. They were actually coordinated as Google was the broker, and they put them on there, and they're nothing related to me. You don't hear me ever, I mean, I really will only talk about good about something when I believe it's good. And I had to make a decision over 15 years ago whether I was going to be one of the basically 99% of your travel writers are just prostitutes. They just will say anything for money as if somehow that makes them trustworthy. Well, hola. How do you trust a person who's basically talking about a resort that he couldn't afford to go to in the first place, right? And you really got to watch it. But how do I balance it? I just ignore it, and I'm always looking for new ways to monetize. We've done really good with Google AdSense over the years. We've done really good with donations until I became the top 10 travel blogger for Forbes.com, or first, I stopped all my donations the minute I became the top 10 anything. So now I'm top 10 for National Geographic, top 5 for Forbes, top 10 for Budget Travel. I'm going to be top 10 for USA Today. And you guys can all go vote for me, but the thing is that it doesn't make me a bit of money, okay? it just doesn't make me a bit of money, because basically the advertisers really are going with the guys that will lie. Okay. I also am trying to do a live abroad tour, and so I'm trying to always find new ways to do it. My consulting stuff, you would think that me giving away all this information would make for less consulting jobs, but most people have some intimate fears, questions and stuff that they really don't want one question about, and they don't want to be, they don't want, maybe they got a question about their meds, and can they buy this meds, and they don't want to tell everybody they got, epilepsy or something like that, and they somehow think that even though I'm saying this, what's your name here, Jonathan A., that somehow that's an indication to everybody on the planet who you are. So it's actually increasing the thing. I just got $50 yesterday, and for a consulting thing, and the guy, it's really good. They make a list. I tell them make a list, and I don't watch my pen. I'm not going to sit here and hold you to the second on these things. I'm not on how long we talk. I want to talk in complete thoughts. And I said, make a list of your questions, especially if you're going to be retiring. I mean, there's nothing more anal than to spend, you guys, come on. You're spending thousands of dollars to go on a trip as if you could compare 50 places on the planet. That's the value I have. I can basically slice and dice, and I'm not in love with any of these places. So I don't love Vilcabamba. I like it, but I don't love it. And I'll tell you good, bad, and the ugly about it. But if you're talking to one person, if you come to a community like this, you'll find that everybody wants to do the same They're drinking the same Kool-Aid, and they want to do it. So I basically am a good consultant. I'm probably going to go to Guatemala in January, so people are signing up or talking about coming with me for a $500 thing. I'll meet them at the airport. So how do I balance this thing? I balance it by selling things that I believe in. And I'm going to keep writing books, and I hope that you support me by buying my book. Even if you don't want to read it, just buy it to support me. I appreciate it. And if you do buy it, put a 5-star thing in Amazon.com. I was thinking that maybe after I get 20 5-star things on Amazon.com, I'll release it as an ebook, because really you got to have good ratings, and and people game this stuff. Trust me, guys. There's a lot of gaming going on, and I don't like that. But thank you very much. Support me by buying my products, and then I won't be. But you don't see me dropping my products every single video, right? I think I balance it pretty good. Andy Graham.
We can pass